Bruh, what I know, now myself, bruh, now I create time, to be honest, bruh. Now whatever I'm doing, time, I respect time a lot, bruh. I can be able to manage both of these things, dance and school at the same time. Why? Because I know we're on this day, I'll be pushing gas gila. And I can push a bra, I can push a serious, I study. When it's time to study, I make sure that I study. When it's time for me to rehearse, I make sure that I rehearse. I make sure that I balance these two things to make a sure work and balance. And I'm also doing a lot of things that I won't even mention them here, but because of the time, so that's where I can be able to manage and I win.
I could see you, man.
Bruh,
That's
it
huge,
was good.
So, like, do you remember any words which have discouraged you ever from dancing? Like, because I mean, you were starting, like, no tomaobi, weren't there any other ways of discouragement? Man, you Steve, you blind. Yeah, like, man, now flexible. I mean, things like that.
You know, there's always going to be people like
everything
you do.
Even straight so now like special cookers I get relevant. Do you know how I grew up, so sometimes like no jiga maybe na matavini I get groovy thing, but there was some other
too, man.
groove occasional, Brian. Groove occasional, so
it's okay. To come back home or fall.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
but looking like a zombie.
It's not okay, but not take. Hey, what?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
It's okay.
What can you say?
Yeah, so sometimes.
Yo, what's up? You tuned in to Paint Your Perspective. Back again. So right now in the studio, you tuned in with my nigga Thusko and my nigga. What's your name, man? Yo, yeah, Starboy. So he's going to tell you all about his moves, what he has done throughout all the days, Kafel and Tutari tuning throughout the past, dancing wise, of course, because that's what he does. That's what he's been known for. So, first question of the day, man. I'd just like to ask you to introduce to our audience who's Starboy.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy here, the one and only Boiiy Womdantso, all the way from Limpopo Marble Hall, but then currently at Pretoria, Soshanguve. So Starboy is a guy who started during my childhood. I was just a guy who used to watch soccer, bra, like nagrata football, bla, up until Kifika go. I remember it was around 2015. That's where I started to watch Wujiga Majiga and other things, dance competition,
I remember Jiga.
Yeah, so I used to watch these dance competitions on SABC ones and other TV shows, so then that's where I started to be interested. Then from there was a guy at my class who used to teach me this dance, because now it was hard for me to know dance moves. So I learned a lot from him, So
When did you start dancing?
I think it was around 2012, but I took it serious from 2015. That's where I realized that, I can do it, because by 2015, that's where I was strong and having that confidence, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, like, what made you, start dancing? What motivated you to?
Man, like in 2015, a lot of things that improve, like in the South African State Theatre. So, rather than Facebook, that YouTube, that so Ravona, people are making it there, Then Kavona, okay, this thing like infer confidence, or I can do it. So, from there, that's where I started to take it serious, man. Because of there are other people, the other kids there out there who are dancing and babarata, Yeah, so background support. So that's why I started to take it serious from there.
Okay, so tell us about the name Starboy. Like, ultola anjani like
Good question. Like, na me bra, you to laga na ili Devinis. Again, my real name is Vincent. So, ko high school na wambicha working na Devinis bra ya ko.
Sure.
So, even though katrama the social media platform jaga kabula all accounts using Devinis. So, it was difficult for some other people to pronounce my name. So, others they were even pronouncing my name wrong, but Divine, Divina, what was so I was like, this is not good, man. So the name Starboy, it came around. I started to rename the name from 2021. Yeah, from 2021, that's where I started to let people know I'm a Starboy Womdantso. Why? Because every performance, every after performance, eventing, people were complimenting me like, you are a star, you are a star. Even on Facebook and TikTok, you are a star, congratulations, what. So that's where I've started to see, me myself, I'm a star.
You are a star.
So what can I just say, star boy?
I mean, I saw you during the event. Were you there on Saturday? That heritage
Yeah, sure.
event.
Yeah, sure.
You killed it, man.
Don't compete. I want love. Me or nothing, bro.
So confidence-wise, I heard you talking about that. How do you? Because now normally I have stage fright. So I didn't know. So
Sure.
that's what Chile mark. Yeah. So
Scoring that.
so how do you overcome stage frights and all of that?
Ish, bro, like, a lot of people asking me the very same question. Like, now I believe in myself. Like, even when I'm doing rehearsals or practicing, I use that imagination of like people are watching me. What can I do? How can I engage with the people? Cause, like, it's not easy, but for me, ke kgona go adjust simply because of when the song hits, that beat and the sound e kwagala pele, wa bona? So I have that enough confidence, like I can dance like nobody's watching. I even forgot that I'm dancing in front of people because of the song I'm dancing for. That's the only thing that gives me that energy and potential, so that I cannot be scared of anyone while I'm on the stage. Yeah. Sound bra, it communicates with me.
Wow, that's great, yo.
Sure.
That's amazing. Because most of the time, when I've tried dancing, I'm horrible. So, have you ever been booed on stage or majitar akolaga njo ubina dar? That man no so wapaisa or
It happened during 2015, 2016, 2017, where I was busy trying to uplift myself. So a lot of people they were laughing or someone is better than you. Like there were too much negativity on me, Like a lot of people, especially from my class, they used to discourage me or you are trying. You are still trying. So
not
you
the
must
best,
learn from who? You must learn from this person. You must learn from this person. Some other people, they used to throw the bottles while I'm on the stage, when I'm on the cycle, on the stage.
That's rough, man.
So, but what I realized is that I had to sit down and think about, or no, not everyone will love what you are doing, especially Kokasia at your class, So you'll never know. If Vela now I give up, so I'm disappointing myself. Because now Vela I love this. So what must I do? I should just have to push so that I can prove them wrong. Then what I used to do is that I kept on practicing different moves, and I tried by all means that I proved them wrong until I became a star. Now what are they doing? They are following me. They are my followers. They are posting me. They are sharing. They are doing young.
Yo, that's amazing.
So yeah, it's all about perseverance and confidence at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, I mean, shift from or goletse ka gale.
Ke goletse Limpopo,
Limpopo,
yeah.
Gapot. I mean, shift ya go tloga da o tla skila so shanguve wa hatla. I mean, now tsebe motho, no sa tsebe motho at the time, ne?
Not at all.
I mean, wa fihla then we did guy that confidence once again, or I can do this once again, I can still push dancing,
Oh,
yeah.
good question. What I know, gore, Now myself, bruh, now I create time, to be honest, bruh. Now whatever I'm doing, time, I respect time a lot, bruh. So I can be able to manage both of these things, dance and school at the same time. Why? Because I know we're on this day, I'll be pushing gas gila. And I can push a bra, I can push a serious, and I study. When it's time to study, I make sure that I study. When it's time for me to rehearse, I make sure that I rehearse. I make sure that I balance these two things to make sure I can balance. And I'm also doing a lot of things that I won't even mention them here, but because of the time, so that's where I can be able to manage and I win. So since Kifika Mosgela, yeah, but it was hard for me to push a lot of both of these two things. But what I've realized is that as long as ke kgona go manage nako my bra, so it's possible nako yona ke na le yona. So I don't have any time for doing useless things.
Sure.
I sacrifice and I spend a lot of time doing my work.
Yeah.
So for example, if you know I'm studying, bra, maybe I spend 3 to 4 hours study in my room or in a library. I will make sure that when I get to my room, that is why I'm saying
5 hours studying.
that is why I'm saying when I study, I study hard, and I know from that 5 hours, I'll get sorted. Tomorrow, revision. So I'll make sure that when I get to my room, maybe after bathing, then I practice and that's where I'm getting fresh at least. You understand me?
So obviously there is someone whom you look up to, like
Exactly.
when it comes to like dancing, So who is your idol?
Limpopo Boiiy, bruh. AKA that guy, bruh, is my daily inspire. Limpopo Boiiy. That guy, he has been there before, and if you can compare his life, his journey from 6-7 years back till now, bruh, you can see a huge difference. Or that guy, Vela, he has been pushy, and Eliana Vela, no one Lilo Jilo Vela, but try wish like discourage. Yeah, one of the negativity, the people will always say. So Mara, that's what I realized.
Have you met him before?
A lot of time, bruh. I even shared big stages with that guy. Bruh.
That's an achievement.
And he used to hold me the Ambojar boy. You are capable of this thing. So what you must do, just push hard, and you must make sure that you pray.
You pray,
because
right?
the world we living within now,
It's fucked up.
Yeah, that's one thing people forget to do. We do all of these things, go crazy.
And it happens especially when you become success or you improve, then you forget the one and only.
You forget to pray.
But you must pray. Even when you know you're not going to church, make sure that at least you pray, bro. Imagine spending, some people, they even spend 365 days. So, but because of, I'm in this dancing industry and I want to see myself anywhere else. So I make sure that I pray and I follow whatever that guy told me to do.
When did you realize that this wasn't just a hobby, like it's actually a potential career for you?
It happened when I started to see people like my videos. So the more they like my videos is the more they sharing and people starting to hunt us. Or how can we book you? How do you just? And I didn't know such things or how do they work? That's where I first I remember the first event ke 2.5 ka 2018, and I wasn't that good in 2018. And I was like 2.5 and I'm not that good. It means for these people, well, they see potential on me. So after that, that's where I've realized, no, I can take this thing as a business, no more as a hobby. So that's why I started to take it serious. It was 2.5K, my bra.
Imagine it was 2018.
2018, bra.
I mean, fish oil was 40 rands. Now fish oil, it's like...
Bra. And that event, it wasn't at my car, when you check. From the other place.
How much is fish oil?
Imagine how with 2.5, how many fish oils you could buy, bro? Like thousands, man. But it was a lot. Just to,
A
just to
lot,
state,
dude.
it was a lot, man.
Yeah.
So how do you manage your cash? I mean, tuna cash. You manage your you don't chow it in a manner so it's yeah. How do you manage that?
Now the money I'm getting from the events or from the gigs.
Yeah.
I make sure that I put 50% in my account and I use the rest 50%. That 50% I'm depositing or keep and save is just for going to buy outfits, going to buy a speaker, all the instruments all the equipment I'm going to need. Yeah, so yeah, those kind of things. Or sometimes you can use it for just going for a trip, go shoot at the content. So that I know, or I don't have to ask anyone to borrow me money to do contents. And okay, check my bra. Now whatever I'm doing, bra, it's really quality.
Quality.
Even though lujaga they can overthink.
Yeah.
Everywhere, all social media platforms, or even when they recognize only few people, but if you can check my work properly, I'm doing everything quality because of the money I'm getting from the gigs. User folder, I buy outfit.
Yeah.
I make sure that I'm going to places. I make sure that unfortunately I'm not using a phone quality that much. So ke nalo buka di camera the cameraman so ban charge barayaka. So the more ban charge ke drang ka minus azaka ka pate, so that because of ke lwela span sa ka se be quality, so that when people check my work through all the social media platforms, so that they can see this guy is good, this guy is making everything quality. Quality is
So
better
you've
than
mentioned
quantity.
that you've shared a stage with Limpopo.
Limpopo,
So imapha amanye ama-artists nje usuke collaborate nabo.
Makhadzi mfethu. I even met Makhadzi. You can even go through my TikTok. And Makhadzi mfethu. That time, bra, I was so even nervous, bra.
You're never yeah.
Bra, it was in 2022.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to share the stage with at Miss South Africa 2022. Yeah, go Sun Arena. So one of my my guys were there, and he used to share the stage with her. So Mina we some of the misunderstanding there and there, so that we understood then, so that my guy can go through on top of the stage. But that's I'm just trying to give you that clue. That's when we started meeting, and there's this female artist from Limpopo. This one bra now. She's doing more Janesh.
I've heard of her, but
Are lithogomele bakotsi valena ba make up uswanele ba pamaka ba o jealous. You know the song?
I know
You know this. Even the day I was dancing there last week, I was I was dancing for this song. Yeah, I even shared the stage with this lady, bro. And others, I they are so mean, bro.
So man, you making moves, like you're making moves right now. We can see you pushing. Like
Indeed.
what's the future like 5 years time? How do you see yourself in 5 years time? What do you see yourself? Let me say, in 5 years time.
Good question. Nah, bro, like the way I believe in myself.
Yeah.
I see myself having a dance studio in the next 5 years, and I see myself going international.
Yeah.
You can think it's a joke, but just know this date. I'm telling you, I see myself at different places, man.
Yeah.
And I see myself having many bookings whereby I will also be having my dancers also. You know, what I'm planning right now is just for my next year to recruit some other street dancers so that they can be my backup dancer.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, so that we can manage these things together. I don't want to be alone, you know.
Yeah.
Because I know the struggle, bro. I've been there before. I'm not saying that I'm big or something, but at least I'm the one who should, one of the people who should take these kids from the street just to show them that potential and to prove them that it is possible, from the street to the stage. So that's what I'm planning in the next 5 years.
From the streets to the stage.
From the street,
Yeah.
from the
Oh, I
stage,
like
what
that,
judge?
man. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yeah, continue, man.
Yeah. So what was your first big moment in dancing? Like,
First big moment. That's the day I started to meet Makhadzi, my brother, to be honest. Yeah. Hey, brah, that day, brah, that was my dream to come true, because Navela, ke wish out Makhadzi all along the journey. Makhadzi, brah, I was even used to dance for her songs until today.
like in Thainanjan, like in Makbokile in Lapana Numai.
I was dancing with this other guy. He was my dance partner, So that guy Rashuta a dance challenge on TikTok. Then I post another. Then I mention Makhadzi, and even our followers were mentioning Makhadzi, bruh, all the day. The next following day, we got my 4 point something million views. The next day, I'm not lying, bruh. The next day,
Oh, that's huge.
in 24
man.
hours, then that's where I'm phoning Lada. But it took 7 days, because I remember she was at UK, Then she posted our video on Facebook on her page.
On the page. Oh.
After 2 days, then help me guys. Where can I find these guys? I need them when I come back to SA. Then after 3 days, then 7 days, he came back in Mzanzi. Then I got a call from her manager on WhatsApp and through phone call straight. Then we started chatting on WhatsApp. Then the guy said, asked if we can pull up at her grip the next day. Then I talked to my guy, bruh, they need us as soon as possible. Can you please come this side so that we can go to Josie? Then it happened. We went there at Makhadzi's house. Then everything's Waisotile out in it. Then Rabagram.
I mean, you were nervous. I'm sure you must have been nervous.
Bruh, my heart was beating.
Yeah.
Minute after minute, second after second, it was beating.
Yeah,
Tears of joy, bruh.
Tears of
God
joy.
is a star, wait.
I wish I could see you, man.
Yeah,
But that's
bruh,
huge,
it
bruh.
was good.
So, do you remember any words which have discouraged you ever from dancing? Like, because you were starting no tomaobi, weren't there any other words of discouragement? Man, you still blind.
Yeah.
Like, man, now flexible. I mean, things like that.
There's always gonna be people like
But what
everything you do.
even straight
Yeah.
so now like special cookers I get relevant. Do you know how I grew up,
Yeah,
so sometimes like maybe matavini I get groovy thing, but
Yeah.
there was some other
Yeah, cuz.
Too, man.
groove occasional, Brian. Groove occasional. So
It's okay. Like, come back home or fall.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
But looking like a zombie.
It's not okay, but not attack. Hey, what?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
It's okay.
What can you say?
Yeah, so sometimes like so I'll meet some bad influencers, but no bra. Oh no, umthole ukuthi vele udaki. Udaki, you were blind. When a star boy, Namfanaka is better than you, Jani. Some still learning. I was just like throw it inside the bin. I could turn off of it.
But once you
Because sometimes if you have to look or something bad. Yana onale.
Just look at it.
At the end of the day, we give up because of these people. They are encouraging you, but when you look at their backgrounds or their life, like a lifestyle, there's nothing. They are useless, bruh. So you have to use your brains, bruh.
Useless. Nah, that's
And now I think, there's no any person who know or he is bad, he or she is better, bruh.
Yeah.
He or she has everything he or she has been looking for. Then at the bad. But when already they have their own, bruh, they will always show support and respect every person. So obviously, Mutonore is a zombie, bruh. They will always discourage you.
Zombie.
With dirty mind,
It's a
bruh.
zombie.
You must always check these people, bruh, who always discouraging people.
Yeah.
Even on the TikTok, all social media platforms, you'll find out, these people are.
But once again, once you receive discouragement, I mean, you know what gym, you dance,
Young Jimmy.
whatever, dog.
You saw man.
Whatever. One thing I've realized, once you receive discouragement, from someone, that means you're doing something. That means you're doing something good, something.
Yeah.
That means that money, you're a threat.
Exactly.
Even at the gym, it's like,
But I thought you're a gym dog.
nah, like I just know.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
But it
Yeah,
means
like-
it shows you're doing something. It's something that's good. I feel
but
like that's some encouragement.
yazi
in a
kuhlezi
way,
nje
wabo.
kunabantu bethu abazoxeka nje kuyo yonke into oyenza nasejimini nje bazokutshela nje ukuthi mfethu yeah, so if you can do this maybe uspanise into kanje yeah uzoba grand uzoba iscorer. I mean dude, I'm fine ngiright
The way you are, right?
yeah.
So I've realized that. So at some moment, someone can discourage you. That when you look at it, it's like some motivation. Motivation. So I mean, okay, so one thing I can go course I mean the course there, then wajive at the same time,
Sure.
lady like olapile, ka sa no
FIFA party.
ngwala. Like yeah, uchuna course jwang so.
Ana kira diploma in public affairs, bruh, local government.
Because I heard only theory pa yada.
Yeah, bruh, a lot. If you don't wanna know,
Yeah.
get more podcasting. I was studying now.
ngiyayilunga
I was studying, bruh. So yeah, it's all
I
about
get-
theory there. But
Yeah.
as I used to say, Ravela, it's all about time, bruh. We
Time
must
management,
respect time.
right?
bruh.
Yeah.
If you fail to respect time,
I mean at the end man the goal is to win not to look like you're winning
you know,
Oh.
exactly, my brother. So just that's how it
Yeah,
is. So
yeah.
make sure that you respect and so that I can balance.
Yeah.
The theory, ke le tsore ke tlhale tsona from my school well. Yeah, I'm our I guess I'm the maths, the calculations and stuff. Yeah, I like studying straight. So
oh yeah
yeah.
So, like, has there ever been or I know I wanna know so I get balance. Or is dancing your coping mechanism at some moment? Or
Yeah, I even let some other people during the exams or guys like I'm not available at this moment until a further notice. That's why I know what I manage avail.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I wrap up all the things for the exams. I make sure that it can pass. Then from there I know we're stress free. Once you give the exam,
Yeah.
dance one way. You can book me anytime. We can do collaborations. I can even come to
Yeah.
your studio, do everything. As long as I'm done with school, I'm done.
man.
So,
Really
yeah.
pushing, bruh. So, any words of encouragement, for someone blooming da ka si wa java room ngaliwane. Like anya ko go once it beat lala maybe utla gona nyana then go na java. Which words of encouragement to come gang jona? You can look at the camera, mo lebelle mahlong or boy,
Okay, what I can tell you guys, Kore, you must do what you Kere, this thing, everything we drang. Either you are a dancer, you are a singer, or you are a DJ or whatever you are doing. Make sure that you are pusher, you push harder. And the other thing Kore, don't look at people or they're gonna uplift you as long as when you are sleeping. You must wake up and go out there. Ospan our faith. Let's go to the street. Make sure that you shoot videos, push your content as much as you can. Don't sleep on your dreams and expect people to come and fetch you or uplift you. People are doing their own things, guys, and people they are always looking where they can also benefit. So let's wake up of it to make sure that whatever you're capable of, then you push it. You must always just push your faith, push harder, and make sure that you pray. Don't give up. Start and never give up. Anton. Yeah.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, that's
that's
mad.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any other questions you can ask? I mean, questions just develop from out of nowhere. So I just want to ask, where can our viewers find you? You know, for the booking, if they want to ask questions,
Yeah.
fella, to know more about you, which social media pages can they
Oh,
find you?
naba fethu lenthola ko TikTok ke Starboy Womdantso, *boy_Womdantso. Facebook ke Starboy Womdantso straight. And Instagram is also Starboy Womdantso. Yeah, sure. And for the contact is 071 123 9407. 071 123 9407. You always get me there, Bafetu. For bookings and all inquiries, I'm always available. Thank you.
Nah. You heard it from the main boy, Star Boy.
Womdantso.
Yeah, man, Star Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are a lot of star boys out there. Majida Mara, night list, which star boy are we referring to?
Star
Womdantso.
Boy,
Or dance.
Womdantso. From the street
One
to
and
the
only,
stages,
one and
man.
only
The
Star
one and
Boy,
only.
bro.
Star
What
Boy.
judge?
Yeah,
A way of way too.
Yeah. I won't lie, you've been an inspiration to me
Yeah.
too, bro. I mean, looking from, because man, I liked doing a lot of things, you know, singing, rapping.
So why don't you keep on pushing? Why don't you keep on pushing, man? You never took them serious.
Nah, I pushed on those
dancing,
things,
man.
but
No,
check.
dancing is not one of them.
Let me explain. Dancing, some early stages of primary, early stages, grade 2, grade something. Then ka tlogela bra now Steve. Okay, that's in mind. I want to. Yes, hated that much. And like I had, it's like okay, let me explore. But looking at what you've achieved, just following your dreams, man. That's
Yeah,
huge.
bro, it's
Bro,
all about
I don't wanna lie, man. I can't even dance to save myself, to save my life.
You can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
And if I can tell you, bro, now through my childhood stage, nagidlala ball. I used to watch soccer and I was also a player, bro. Nagidlala all the positions.
Yo.
Defense, midfield, I was
Careful
bra.
around your hand.
Yeah,
This guy,
yeah,
all
this
the
guy.
positions,
Hey.
soccer player. Hey man, this
Bro, I
guy.
was very good, bro. Like so. Even when sometimes when I sit down asking myself this question or I choose dance over soccer.
Yeah.
And
So
I
like,
was
were you
like,
that
hey,
good in
bruh. If I can tell you, you won't believe what ka ABSA Premiership, all the teams in South Africa, I knew the first 11s from Orlando Pirates, number 2, number 3, until team number 16. I even used to have my own book. Ne? Ke ngwale the first 11 ja team, all the players in South African football. Sampula bo Jomo Cosmos, bo Santos, bo Black Leopard, bo Golden Arrows, bo Platinum Stars, Bloemfontein Celtics, all
so
of them
supporter
almost.
is between.
Uncle Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Nah,
The
that's
best
good,
team, they say.
Come on, dog. I don't know what soccer, guy. I used to support Buccaneer, then
Nah,
soccer.
I'm a course.
Damn, so we're sitting with two enemies. Nah, that's good.
So,
That's good.
though.
Man.
So yeah.
Rivals, bro.
But at the end of the day, Vela, you choose what you say, or Vela, it will work for you. Yeah. That's why I took the best alternative. Mara, I didn't see Marai. It has the thing. Vibe. People know you, bruh. People from different places. Yeah, you are still right. But just because.
Yabo lo mchita. Wayedlala idisc lo mchita bambiza ngoMessi. I don't know why.
Oh,
Yo, dog, that's true.
But yeah,
man. I
bambiza
just
ngoMessi lo
dog.
mchita.
Yeah. Dog.
Indaba le yini.
I believe it. Mara, okay, let's leave that for another day.
Awubukeki nje ngoMessi.
Ish, bruh. Things change, man.
Ish.
Things change. So, with dancing, I mean, have you ever gone through a phase where I'm depressed, Mjolong Kapile? Or, any other depression?
I never faced any depression in my life.
You've never faced any depression?
When I'm feeling stress in face, I know how to handle the stress.
Okay, Tarere, has dancing become like a way or okay, I'm not feeling happy.
I know where you get, where you go. Yeah,
where I'm going. After music, I'm not.
100% to faith. I never got a stress. Whereby I spend the whole day, I feel like in a bored or something. No. And I've been hearing people saying, hey, depression, hey, we're facing depression. And I'm also pretending, and when I'm with my kids, hey, it's very depression. But I never face. I don't even know what is depression.
It's 2024, bro.
Man,
And I don't know what is depression. I don't want to lie. Even today, I'm 23 years old. I don't know what is depression. When someone is facing depression, I can imagine and I know what he or she is referring to, but now I never faced that situation before. Because I know Abraham, I know how to handle the stress.
I've seen people, man.
You know, the time I will be saying the time I will be saying what I'm facing depression is the only one day whereby I will be spending my 2 days without eating, having no food, having not anything. Because as long as you can eat, you can sleep. You go to home, bruh. So I'm not sure. Appreciate the little you have, bruh. Some people they are suffer out there in faith. So it's just for a moment, for a short time. Mele to survive in faith, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I mean, okay, let's talk about your popularity. I mean, ilo wa vaya mo strateng or out of nowhere, then go tlhagela batho.
Sure. It happens a lot of time. I can't even spend the whole week. If I go outside the street, go town, then people will be screaming, bruh. Mr. Boiiy, Womdantso, bruh, it happens every time. Bruh, it happens every time. Even when I'm going there, go crossing. I should take you someday.
No, we should vibe, bro. But the thing is, they're only going to look at you.
But even when they know you, even when next time they see you, what go violate that man, then more respect or something. So already we have that.
Yeah, how do you react to that? I mean, does it bother you at some moment?
Happy. Or some people so that person is going to be happy for the whole night.
Sure.
I saw this guy.
Yeah.
Bright happens.
Guys, it's an honor for us to have this guy out here, you know.
Yeah.
It's really an honor.
Sure.
From his history and everything. So, yeah, on my side, I've gained a lot, I've understood a lot, and I've learned a lot through a short moment of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Any questions, guys, feel free to ask, comment, anything. So, yeah. From your side?
Yeah. Like, what I can say with, it's been an honor, man, having you as our guest today.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not the last time having him here. You know, he's still going to make moves from the street to the stages. Yeah, I like that. Like that line. Look at him. I mean, I like that line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're still going to have this guy, Mr. Star Boy Womdantso.
Yeah, that's really show, fella.
Kanjani, bro, fella. I wish I could sing, but I don't know how to sing.
Anything.
Like anything I can sing, I can say whatever.
Anything that we can think of.
How we value it. How we value.
Boy. Bro. Now, on my side, you see, all I could say is learn from this. Or why am I holding this mic like this? So all I can say is learn from this guy and try to try to view whatever he had accomplished in his life and try to understand that, you know, depression does happen, but find a good coping mechanism. And at some point, if you excel in that, try to make it your career if you're really in love with it. And don't be scared to face your dreams. Because, I mean, I've seen guys, they study complex modules or actually complex courses, then then they end up not liking that. So actually do what you like and you don't feel like a job to you, you know.
Yeah,
So
avoid any negativity.
avoid any negativity, guys. So from my side, that's what I will say. And until next time, from Paint Your
Stay tuned.
Perspective. Are we?
So.
Yeah.